In this video, I'm going to talk about how to stop getting distracted in our everyday lives. Hang on a minute, I've just got a message. I think you knew I was going to say that. But if that is you, if you feel that you're constantly getting distracted and it's affecting your self-worth, your achievement and your productivity and your effectiveness, it's really important that we start thinking about, how can we get more focused, increase our time management skills and achieve our goals with simple tips. Now, if it is, hang on, what was that again? If you're constantly getting distracted by them and they and all sorts of other things, and obviously our devices, this video is an absolute must for you. So let's jump straight to it. Okay, so I'm going to give you two examples how to stop getting distracted in our everyday work, okay, and also in our lives. And this is really quite important. The skills are similar, but I'm just going to put them into two different contexts. Now, it's really important in work and in life, we cannot do everything. So we've then got to start to think what are the most important things. And perhaps we need to go and take some reflection time to actually sit and think, okay, what am I wanting to do? Where should my focuses be? And I always think reflection time is essential. And there again, I'm going to talk about these. Turn the devices off. If you're on a train or if you're on a journey and someone else is driving, or if you're out walking, or if you can just sit down and create some thinking time, you'll be amazed at the difference that actually has to our lives and our focus. Because, there's another distraction. There's this, there's that, there's the other. I don't have time for all of these things. So we've really got to put an end to this and really start to make a difference and make a real commitment to ourselves. And this is how to exactly do that. Here's a really important question to ask yourself if you are working. Okay, we'll come back to the personal life stuff in a moment, but this is work first. Now, the first question you need to ask yourself is, what is the purpose of your job? Why does your company or business want you to turn up each day? Not what you do. So I run training courses, I do coaching sessions, I do talks at seminars, I do YouTube channels. That's what I do, but that's not my purpose. My purpose is to help clever people to maximise their potential whilst I make a profit and enjoy what I do. That is my purpose. So just stop the video and think about what is your purpose of your job. Why do they pay you such a big salary to turn up each day? Want a pay rise? That's another video for another day. But why do they pay you to turn up each day? What is the purpose? If you're not sure, you might want to sit and have a chat with a colleague on this, or your manager. What is the purpose? So once you've established your purpose, try and do it in less than 20 words. What is the purpose? And I dare say helping your business to make a profit, or to satisfy our customer needs, or ensuring that our customers are well looked after, is all part of that. It may be to organise and develop my team to achieve the corporate goals, produce data for my senior managers to make the right business decisions if you're in a commercial organisation. Or it may be that if you're supporting and helping people in welfare, it may be, to look after people, to give them the best lives that you possibly can. So just work out that purpose, okay? Now, got your purpose. The next question is, what are the 4 or 5 key activities that help you achieve your purpose? Okay, so I have 5 key activities. 1 is to deliver training coaching sessions. 2 is to write them. I don't make it all up as I go along, only sometimes. 3 is to sell them. 4 is to enable my team to do the same. And 5 is to actually to think differently. That's why I watch a lot of videos, watch a lot of documentaries, talk to lots of people, because I need to constantly learn to think differently. So they're my 5 key tasks. So write down your 4 or 5 key tasks. So you've got your key tasks. Now here's the heavy question. Where do you spend your time? How much of your time at work, which is 100% of your time, 100%, okay? What percentage of that is spent on your key tasks? And what percentage is spent on other things? So is it 60% on your key tasks, 40% on other bits, meetings that aren't irrelevant, all those emails, all those distractions, all those conversations that really don't get us anywhere. You know, just think about what percentage of your time is spent on stuff and what percentage of your time is spent on your key activities. Now, naturally, what we've got to be able to do is to make sure that we spend more time on our key activities, because they help us to achieve our purpose. So we become more effective, and that's really quite important. So you might want to just rewind that and go through the exercise again, but I would do this exercise on a regular basis. So we've looked at work, now the heavy one, life. So what is the purpose of your life? There's a thought, isn't it? Now, it may be to enjoy it. It may be to provide for your family. It may be to have lots of rewarding experiences. It may be to make as much money as you can. Good luck. Yeah, doesn't matter what it is, but it is quite a good idea to actually have a purpose. I actually do this. What's the purpose of my weekend coming up? Well, to enjoy it. Okay. What's the purpose of my life? Yeah, that is, to have fun and enjoy and do things that I really enjoy, whilst being close to my family and friends and things that I like to do and they like to do. So start to think about what are those 4 or 5 key activities. So there again, weekend coming up for me, for an example. What's going to be on my list? Well, I do love to go cycling. Okay, because it just clears my mind. It's my mindfulness, it's my mental health and everything else. So that is Saturday and Sunday morning. Okay, going out for dog walks with my wife and also going out for dinner with my wife is very important, and seeing friends. Okay, so there's 2 key activities. Third one is to go and make sure I go and see my mum, because she's knocking on a few years and I need to support and help her do things. And so they're the 3 key main ones that, they're the key activities that are going to make me have a good weekend and be happy. There's all sorts of other stuff that I need to do. Bit of shopping, bit of gardening and whatever. But as long as I pack in those first 3, I'm going to get to Sunday evening and Monday morning and go, no, I had a really good weekend, did the things that I wanted to do. Oh, hey, that's good. So start to think about that. There again, write it down. Yeah, that may change weekend to weekend, week to week, month to month, year to year. Link it in with your personal goals for the year. Start focusing on doing activities that help you achieve the purpose of what you want to do, your life. Start focusing on doing the activities at work that help you to achieve your purpose. You become more effective. Now you can put this into other areas of your life and work, and it really does make a difference. So please give it a go. You might want to rewind what I've just said, get a notebook, write it all out, and if you need any help with this, drop me a line. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation about it. But I promise you, it really does work. So just think what can be achieved by a greater focus and doing things that make the biggest impact. I think we're going to become more relaxed. I think that's a definite. Less anxiety, our self-esteem is going to improve, we're going to feel that we're accomplishing things, we're going to be spending time in the right relationships with the right people, and it just, makes life so much better. And it's about taking control and having a greater focus. More you've got to focus, more you can make the right choices. There again, we can apply this concept to our goal setting activities. If you're into goal setting, which I personally quite like doing, you put your goal and then you think, okay, what activities do I need to do to achieve this goal or this objective? This is in work, or work that way. This is in work and this is in life. And then you then think, am I spending enough time on those activities? Really, really quite important. It may be talking work-wise, talking to more customers. It may be having better conversations with my boss. It may be asking better questions of people. So these are the activities that are going to help me to achieve my purpose. Life-wise, it may be, it's spending time with people that really matter. It may be, doing sport and activities, getting outside more. And you've got those activities that help you achieve your purpose. You can then obviously block out time in your weeks and your weekends and your year to do these things that really make a difference. You're just going to enjoy it. As I always say, it just makes life more enjoyable. It's not a bad thing, is it? So when you do get a distraction from somebody, they say, oh, could you do this? Could you do that? I mean, I always say, yes, I can do it, but I can't do it till next weekend. or I can't do it until next Tuesday. So I don't actually say no to people. There are a few things that I do say no to. If it's something I really don't want to do and don't see the value of doing it and just isn't something that really ticks my boat, I won't necessarily do it unless I really want to help that person out. It's a choice. So I think it's really quite important you manage your distractions by saying to people, yeah, I can help you out, but I can't do it now. And blocking time so when you can do it. And what is really important, ban those dreadful 4 letters, ASAP, which stands for as soon as possible. Ban it! What does it mean? I'll do it as soon as possible. People are expecting you to do it straight away. Say, okay, I'll help you out, but I'll do it by next Tuesday. And don't ask people to do things for you as soon as possible. Could you help me out with this? I need it done by Monday morning. They can then say yes or no, and you can have a discussion. But if you just say, can you help me out do this as soon as possible, your definition of as soon as possible and their definition of as soon as possible is always going to be different. So ban the words. You can see I get very irritated by the as soon as possible. So yeah, manage your distractions. Give people opportunities to work things out for themselves so you can help, but in your timeline. So you're not actually saying no. So it's great to see that you're still with me on this video, and I hope you're enjoying it, because I'd like to offer you a free download in the box below that you can click onto there and get a good download on how you can help to manage your self-development and further to future-proof yourself for the rest of your working career. I'm sure you'll find that's very useful. If there's any questions on it, get in contact with me, drop me a line, be more than happy to have a chat. So let's just summarise this, the real key benefits. As I said earlier, I think it creates more of a mindful life. My well-being's better, I'm more organised, I feel more in control. I block out thinking time, I block out me time, I block out time to do things for other people. I block out time where I can help others. So I feel in control. It just makes me feel so much more relaxed. It just makes life a lot more enjoyable. It's a really good way of doing it. Just think about those purposes and those key activities and prioritise the things that make the biggest difference. And it's also important to realise, you know, as a benefit, you can't do everything. You're good at what you do in work and outside of work, but you physically cannot do everything. You can't be all things to all people. And sometimes, if you look after yourself, you'll be a better partner, friend, husband, wife, son, daughter, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, cousin, niece, whatever, to other people, because you'll be more organised and you'll create time for the things that are really important. And I think that's really important. And I just like this, that calmness under pressure. I control what I can control, controlling the controllables, and I'm focused. And I know how to spend my time. But I do also find that time to book out just to chill and procrastinate a little bit. I always say procrastination is for Sunday afternoons. I love Sunday afternoons, not doing anything. I just think it's just a nice place to be. And sometimes, if I have a day off, I can create some just time to just do whatever I fancy. But sometimes you've got to manage that. So the time doesn't just drift away from us. Create that focus. So thank you for watching. It'd be great if you could subscribe. It'd be great if you could like the video, and I'll catch you on the next one.